Boom! Alright guys, welcome back to part 7 of our Mortal Kombat Deception 100% Conquest run. And I ran into an unfortunate turn of events in our last session. In our last session, we had a situation. And that situation was that we had gone to unlock the alternate skin for Tanya, but then unfortunately it did not actually unlock when we did the mission. And I thought that I'd messed it up because perhaps I screwed up a sequence of events in the game that I was unaware was sensitive. Now, what I have been doing is I've been saving keys up to this point. I've been saving keys in Conquest so that I could unlock the crypt all in one go. But unfortunately, what I have learned is that you cannot finish this mission right here until you have unlocked the crypt coffin for Tanya, because this is Tanya's alternate outfit. So we have to choose. Well, we can't choose. We either do 100% of Conquest and lose an opportunity to do 100% opening the crypt, but you can't really open the crypt all at once, all in one go, because you have this key to grapple with. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the crypt and we're going to spend all of these keys. I don't know if one of them is Tanya. If it's not Tanya, we're going to go get Tanya. Actually, there you go. So I do have Tanya right there. So I need to unlock Tanya first, and then I'll be able to go. Now, it's really funny because I spent all day trying to figure out what happened. I looked on forums from 2004, and I saw almost no one talking about this. I found one guy who was having the same problem I did, and he said that, like, after messing around in the game enough, it resolved itself, and he didn't really know what he did. So what I did, because I'm a crazy person, is I started a new file, and I played it. I sped run it all the way up to that Tanya mark to recreate this situation, and then started troubleshooting. And this is what I found out. So we are going to take a moment. This whole video will start with us rapid fire opening up and using all of our keys. Luckily, the game has a quick key option. So if watching me open up a crypt doesn't sound super interesting to you, do me a favor, just fast forward the video to the point in which we're actually playing the game again. Now, of course, if you're watching this live, that's not an option. If you want to entertain yourself while watching this live, just shoot me some comments. I think this is a terrible Sub-Zero outfit. I think the Sub-Zero outfit in this game, the primary one, that kind of looks like Shredder, is one of the best Sub-Zero outfits in the entire game. But his secondary outfit is terrible. I am currently drinking, where's the camera? Zevia. It's an all-natural soda made with stevia instead of sugar. It's zero everything. It's just, it's as close to water as you can get while still being a soda. And it satisfies all the want I've ever had for a soda. Makes me very happy. Try to stay healthy. As of the making of this video, I'm 32 years old, and somewhere around 25, I started having to kind of humbly acknowledge the fact that I can't just eat trash all the time. Got a lot of keys to get through. That's also a terrible Cabal outfit. Once again, the Cabal in this game, one of the best Cabals as far as outfits is concerned. Secondary outfit. Completely terrible. So let's see what we got in DI. There it is. There's our Tanya. So just from that one alone, we're going to be able to complete the mission. But excuse me, as we unlock outfits and as we unlock things, we're gonna keep coming back to the crypt, because apparently that is what is actually needed to do everything. Now here's a fun thing on that particular background. You saw it has that fire going across the ground. That's not a part of the final game. It's interesting, you can see so many remnants of things that were left on the cutting room floor, because during the time period of them making this game, excuse me, during the time period of them making this game, Midway wasn't doing that great, and they were really rushing the Mortal Kombat team. And I'm surprised the Mortal Kombat team put out such a phenomenal game, considering how rushed they were. But you can see things like they clearly intended that arena to have some sort of fire trap in it that never ended up happening because, you know, time restraints. That version of Jade, you can find a extremely sexualized commercial, because she was a contestant, or she was to be voted for on the Spike TV like video game girl of the year or something like that. And the Mortal Kombat team put together like a promo where she like talks about her measurements and slaps her ass. And it's just one of those things that, like, boy, it was super acceptable and funny and cool back then, and nowadays I think they would get the fire put to their feet for producing such content. It's just a very different political structure we're in today. So Yin Yang Island is supposed to be the island that is actually kind of on its way to to Shang Tsung's island, and it's in constant fluctuation between Earthrealm and the more outworldly part that Shang Tsung's island takes part in. Because Shang Tsung's island itself is kind of an island in between realms, but the idea behind Yin Yang Island is that that island is literally like right on that edge, and it's in constant fluctuation. We're back down to the J's now. So it's unfortunate that we will not be able to do. I'll hold that thought. The Nexus Arena always bothered me because look, it's completely empty. But if you go to the Nexus, there's like an altar in the middle, and you have the portals. I thought it would be really cool if they included all that as stuff that you had to navigate around. But, and maybe they intended to, but once again ran out of time. Strong chance, because all indications say that this game was really rushed. As I was saying, it's a shame that this game, Shao Kahn, is exclusive to the GameCube version. I always recommend to play the GameCube version over any other version of the game. One, because the GameCube controller is so awesome, and Nintendo is better than every other company. Mic drop, period, end of story. But also because since you can no longer go online, there's really no advantages to the PlayStation 2 version of this game, or the Xbox version of this game. Of course, we have classic Scorpion. You know, this was at the beginning of the throwbacks. Like nowadays, everything is throwback. But I recall during the GameCube time period of games, it was the first time that like I was seeing, like, I guess, a lot of companies re-releasing their old stuff. You have a glut of arcade collections and what have you. And they were so much game for your buck. I loved them. If there was any arcade collection, I got it. I had the Namco Museums, Midway Arcade Treasures 1, 2, and 3. I had the Taito Legends 1 and 2. I think there was like a SNK one that I had, because you'd get like 12, 13, sometimes upwards of 20 games all on one disc. And when you are a 15-year-old working at a deli, making $5.15 an hour, and you're only working, you know, at most 15 hours, usually more like 11 hours a week, you got to make your money count, because games were still expensive. And so you'd buy these arcade collections and just get so much game. So I was, you know, I always say, like, I was raised in the arcades. That when my mother would go to the mall you know, she'd give me some money, and I'd go to the arcade, and she'd shop in the stores kind of like around that area and just check in on me every, you know, 15 minutes or so, make sure everything was all right, I guess, or 10 minutes. I don't really even know how she did it. But anyways, and so I've always loved arcade games above all other style of game. If I were to like make a list of like where my love lies, you basically have Mortal Kombat, the main Nintendo series, and arcades, and then the rest of the games all kind of have to, any other genre or any other kind of game just kind of filters under that. I'm not, believe it or not, I'm actually not a big fan of fighting games. It's a real struggle for me to get into RPGs, for example. I've played through quite a bit of them at this point. I've played through the original Final Fantasy. I've played through the original Dragon Quest, called Dragon Warrior, in the States. I've played through Chrono Trigger and Super Saiyan Densetsu, which was a Dragon Ball Z RPG. But I don't really like turn-based fighting engines. I kind of played through all of those games so that, I don't know, kind of a fear of missing out, that like I felt like as somebody who loves games and loves the history of games that it was worth taking the time to play through those games, but I don't get really excited about RPGs that much. I don't even know how I got on that. I'm really mostly just trying to have a conversation with you while I'm unlocking these so that you don't click away from my video. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Because we're almost done. Almost done with these keys before we continue on our adventure of doing the side quest. So we finished up doing Outworld and Chaos Realm today, and so now we have to do Order Realm, and we have to do Edenia. And I think we should be able to clear that out today. I don't really have anything else to do for the rest of the night. I've already done my job for today. I teach martial arts, and right now, because of the COVID-19 thing, it's just really, my martial arts instruction just takes a couple hours out of my day. I might teach a private lesson via Zoom, and then we have one group class that we do via Zoom. So that's always fun. Boy, we had a lot of keys. But now we get to clear out that inventory and see what sort of like random garbage gets left over at the end of the story mode. And what's interesting, that's all of them. Alright. So what's interesting is that what a 100% Konquest file looks like differs based off of the choices that you make. So for example, my 100% Konquest will have Tanya's map that she wanted, because I told Liu Kang that Tanya was out to get her. Okay, so if my research is correct, if my testing, I tested this on a whole nother file, I should fight her, win, and then we'll get her her unlockable that I was not able to get before. Very frustrating. I was very concerned with that. I was trying to like not be too freaked out at the end of the last video, but the second I turned off the stream, I was like, oh my god, I've come all this way and now I'm screwed. Let's hit this. That's it. I actually think I like, so you see how we have the living forest over here? I actually like this version of the living forest more than the main living forest in this game, because neither of them move. They all just kind of sit there in this game. I would have liked, obviously, for them to scream. Okay, stop chatting for a second. Calm the hell down, and hopefully we will see her alternate outfit get unlocked. Shazam! Awesome! That's what I'm talking about. That's the Mortal Kombat 4 Tanya. It looks great. It's absolutely awesome. I love both of her outfits in this game. But I am so happy. What's up, let's go. Shazam! That is done and done. So that is all of our stuff here. So Fight with Tanya is done. Yeah, so now it's just time to move on to Order Realm. Now I do need to make note that I went through the houses of this realm, right? I've already done the houses. So I'll just mark that I've taken the time to do that on that one. And I did all the houses, obviously, in the village. I don't think I've done all of the houses on Earth Realm, Nether Realm, or Chaos Realm yet, but we'll do that during like a whole cleanup episode. So let's move on to Order Realm, shall we? Yes. Yes, I think we shall. Whew! I thought the game was ruined. I was like, oh my god, after, you know, hours and hours and hours trying to do this 100% thing, I screwed something up. So that is a small detail that I literally is not online. I cannot find anyone discussing the fact that if you do not have a character unlocked, the game will not let you unlock that character's alternate outfit. That is a detail that needs to be printed somewhere. Like I said, I literally created a whole new file. Well, I didn't create a whole new file. I had a pre-existing file that had an incomplete Conquest, so I had to run through about half of Conquest, and then I duplicated my actions so that I could make an exact kind of duplicate of this file, so that I could do tests. Okay, here we are in Order Realm. So we got some things to do. Okay, so let's just start from the top, because right now we're just doing side quests. You know, if we come across any of Sujinko's special moves along the way, we will. Also, we got to take a look at this so we can see kind of what we got here. We got some mysterious key, another mysterious key. Unlocks. Oh, that's not a mysterious key. This is a mysterious key. White Lotus emblem. Lockpick tools. So these are all just various things that like didn't really serve a function. In one way or another. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start with this. So we gotta go to, let's see here, 6001 in this document. This is a wonderful, wonderful guide that's serving us super duper well. So we do not need to do the Limei fight because you get nothing for it. So the next fight that next movement we want to do is lifting boxes. So lifting boxes is at B5. Alright, so one of the struggles we're going to have here in Order Realm is that the game is laid out as a grid, but the world is laid out as a circle. So making your way to a particular point is not always logical to me, but that's okay. So it's going to be B5, so it's going to be somewhere in the middle, and then over on that side. Is that right? So it should be in the blue area. I'm going to say it's going to be in the blue area. So it's kind of, each area is named after the color. I don't know if you see, but the top of the circle has red lines, and then you going clockwise, it's yellow, green, and then blue. And that's like the different towns. I think they even refer to them that way at some point. So we want to go west. Use my compass. Go west. I want that coin. And then I'm thinking it's somewhere over here. Now all of these I've done more recently, so I have a bit more memory of how it plays out. This is the guy with our boxes. Look at this. See, his back hurts. Poor guy.
Oh, what a mess! Sir, I would pay you handsomely if you were to help me pick up all these boxes.
I would love to. Let's see the boxes. Oh my god, what a mess. What's wrong with you? Look at this guy, he's a monster. Back here. Nope. Look at him, he's having a great time. Look at him go. Yeah, looks like we got them all.
Excellent job, Shujinko. The boxes have been put away. Here are the coins I promised you.
Let's see here. So the next one is to fight Sindel, which we don't get anything for, so that's not required. Okay, so next is, let's see here. We got to go to D5, which we're close to, because we're on the 5 line. And this area lies directly in front of the jail. Look across the small path to the Satan guardsman and a man in a robe. The guard has arrested this man of suspicion of murder. Though the man claims he is not guilty, Shujinko is asked by the guard to look around for any evidence. There are 2 routes here, so we'll take a look at that real quick. Okay. So we need to go to the jail, sounds like. D5. There's the jail. I remember this. I was here for a long time. Okay. And then we're looking for somebody somewhere. Okay. So does it say anything specific about like times of dates or whatever? Let's see here. So it's directly in front of the jail. Look across the small path to find a Satan guardsman and a man in a robe. That's Movado over there. You guys see him over here? These are all doing some stuff. Let's see. We're talking about this small path? Or we're talking about this small path? I'm not sure.
Many guardsmen have traveled to other realms to bring order to the chaos. What realm did you say you were from?
I'm from Earth Realm, baby. Great realm. Alright, starting to get dark, so let's go ahead and meditate it back to the daytime. I think that's where we're going to see our guys. People walking, is that just guards? That's Movado, just being weird. Weird and angsty, like Movado does. Oh, that's bright. So it seems like the world mostly wakes up somewhere around 8 o'clock in this world. Okay, so this is D4. But we want to be in D5. This is D5 over here. D5. These are just normal guards guarding.
If these riots continue, we may be forced to deputize more troops.
Well, luckily, I'm an honorary Satan guard.
The outlaw Darius has been inciting riots. Do not take part in them or you will risk imprisonment.
Lord, who's saying things? Hello there, Chris BBB. Oh, cool. How are you doing, Chris? 1988. Is that when you were born? Or is that just random numbers? So right now we're trying to do a 100% run of this, and I am searching for something very specific. I'm searching for a A Satan guard walking with a dude. They're in trouble somehow. There's like the mayor over here, so that's not what I'm trying to do. This one is a mystery to me. Right at the start, we're having trouble. Start talking to some people.
Sometimes it seems that the punishments here are a bit harsh. My brother was imprisoned for years for not obeying a curfew.
That was me. I was in prison for years.
If you are looking for the courtroom, it is in Gold Town.
Oh, there's one of my superpowers. D4. E4. Okay, so sneaky over here. That's going to be one of the missions we have to do. I'm just trying to take care of this one first. Was this the prison? Is it? Do they misunderstand what a prison is? That's D6. I'll talk to some of these guys, see what's going on here.
Many guardsmen have traveled to other realms to bring order to the chaos. What realm did you say you were from? No Satan guardsman is allowed to assault a perpetrator without permission from his superior. An unauthorized assault will lead to imprisonment.
So this isn't the jail, this is a courthouse.
Darius has been inciting riots. Do not take part in them or you will risk imprisonment.
Well, they said it's D5. This is D5 here. This is like a mayor, though, isn't it?
Excuse me, citizen. I am Governor Talon. I have sent an emissary to meet with the resistance. The emissary, Parlos Casina, has not returned in weeks.
That's good.
If you discover his whereabouts, please return to me. I will pay you for any information you uncover.
Alright, so Carlos Pacina plays Raiden. He does most of the motion capture for these games. And I think he's also one of the artists or programmers, or maybe both, in the game. So Carlos Pacina is a person. Parlos Pacina is, I guess, the emissary. This is D5. Still in D5, so maybe we're looking in one of these places instead.
Stay out of trouble outside.
Oh, this is C5. I don't know if you're my one robot viewer, but if you're here and you're present, why don't you say hey in the chat? Let me know who you are. This is D6. So let's see. It says the area directly in front of the jail. Look across the small path to find a Satan guardsman and a man in a robe. The guard has arrested this man on suspicion of murder, though the man claims he is not guilty. Sujinko asked the guard to look around for evidence proving the individual is innocent of guilt. I'm having a hard time finding a small path directly across from the jail in D5, because that's where they say this is. But this is not the jail. This is a courtroom, but this is D5. E5. We might move on from this one and then come back to it on the cleanup. I'll maybe do some research on it. We're gonna give it one more day worth of exploration. Well, I guess the jail's over here as well. This is C5, not D5. Already been in there. The troubleshooting process, it's rough. Okay. D4, that's not D5. This is Movado. It's just random dude.
I would love to chat, but I had not planned for any spontaneous conversation.
Keep seeing Movado getting excited, thinking that's the guy. 4. Yeah, I think we're gonna put a pin in this one because I don't want it to be like 5 hours of me looking for this one dude. So let's I'm gonna circle this one here so that I know to come back to it here. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. So D4 and D5, Movado. Oh, we've been seeing Movado over and over and over again, so that shouldn't be hard to come across. And if we happen to see our guy around here that we were originally looking for. Sorry, I was running up here to grab that coin. So we know Movado wanders around this area, so it shouldn't be hard to come across him. That's Jax? What are you doing? Oh yeah, he says.
If you'll excuse me, I must be in court soon.
I am beginning to think that you are from the realm of chaos. Keep away
Maybe.
from me.
I'm not from the realm of chaos.
Excuse me, stranger. I am Movado of the Red Dragon Clan in Earthrealm. Our organization is stockpiling red coins for use in covert activities. I have 500 coins that I will gladly trade you for 1,000 red coins, if you have any.
Yeah, I got them. Talk to me.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. Please do not mention to anyone that you have seen me here.
Okay, so it looks like the next thing we gotta do is a census at G5. This is D. Go this way, go up or down. E. So yeah, so I want to kind of be on this line. Kenshi. Hey Kenshi. F. Well, now I'm 7. Or 5. No, that just means I need to keep going this way. Calm down, Michael. Calm down. Or not. What is he up to? Nothing. Okay. I get so turned around because, like I said, the map is laid out as a grid, but the world is laid out as a series of circles. And for some reason that confuses me. Bravado. Courtroom. This is D5 and we're looking for G. D6. Which way am I heading now? I think I want to be the blue. Maybe. It's hard to say. Yeah, I wish this part of the. Hey, Striker. Hey, Striker.
How's it going?
Good.
I'm Stryker. I'm here to train to be a Saidan guard. The problem is that I can't find the academy. If you find out where it is, let me know and I'll give you a few bucks.
Will do. Alright, because this is Sato, we're going to go ahead and meditate to try to raise the sun back up. Because in this game, in Sato, people keep a pretty stiff curfew. Because it is the realm of order. Get a lot more done if you're here. So this is B3. So I need to be... Shit. I need to be on the other side? I have no clue. This is such a confusing world to me. Do a jog around here. See if we can figure this out. B5, B6. So G. Should be somewhere in the green, I would guess. Let's go to the green. C, D. E, F. G6. G5. Found it.
Pardon me, but I need your help. I need to complete my census by filling in the ages of a few more citizens. Would you help me by asking 3 more people their age? You will be compensated, of course.
Hey, Shinzi. Here, give you guys a little awesome treat. Here's my dog. Yeah. Boom. She's a mighty fine beast. Okay, so he wants us to do a census and ask people their age. It also serves as kind of like a nice little bit of world building.
We are safe here in the realm of order. The Saidan guardsmen have performed their duty well.
Start asking around.
You need more gems? Ask someone else. I do not have any more.
My age? I am 354 years old.
That's the one at H6, so we want to go to E3 next. Subtract by coins. Alright, so we're in H here. G's back that way, and 3 is really high up. right? Right. No. Can't recall. That's the 3 line? Is that right? I think that's the 3 line here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, and then ABC that way. That's what I think is going on. And so G, Lord have mercy, is going to be over there somewhere, or should be right around here. Looking for G3. I'm at H3. G3. This is G3. At G3, I'm looking for a roadman walking from a tree to a bridge. Oh my gosh. You're just standing there all weird. You aren't really walking. Is that you?
I am 25 years old. Why do you ask?
He's a youngster. Alright, so G4 and G5. Let's see if G4 is looking for an old, bald man who will slowly be walking around in this area. We're in G3 right now. G4.
Well, if you must know, I am 132 years old.
And we go to G5. G5, I'm looking for the same blue roadman again?
You have the data I require. Here is your compensation.
Cool. That one was not very fun. Some of these are kind of fun. Some of these are not very fun. Age census was not very fun. Now we have a series of fight. We have a Kenshi, Jax, Raiden, Cabal, and Ermac before we start some riots. Let's just double check the prizes on these. Okay. So that one is not needed. That one is not needed. That one is not needed. But it looks like, what is this? 6009. The fight with Raiden is. Let's go fight Raiden. Raiden. Getting a little late. Boy, it got dark quick, man. Let's go ahead and bring the lights back up. Must be winter. Oh, it is winter. Look at that. At least it's the end of fall. Got Fujin hanging out here. That's a mission. We'll have to do. Look at them. They're all marching over here, getting excited. Can I talk to Raiden now? Oh, wait. It's kind of cool how they're all just like marching up, like, yeah, we got Tisness to bend.
Nothing to see here.
Will you prove that you are worthy of the title of Champion of the Elder Gods? Sure, no problem. I'm motherfucking Sujinko. I'm someone's champion. Maybe not the Elder Gods, but I'm somebody's. My opponent does double damage. Ooh, looks like I get to stay as Shujinko. What's his style branching combo? Let's see here. XBBLXX4Y. Just looking him up. Kind of makes like an ice noise instead of a teleporting noise. You guys hear that? I don't think it normally does that. Very nice. A lovely Dark Raiden outfit. Or just unlocks Raiden. Just period in the story. That's cool. Alright, so let's check on the next two fights. That was Raiden. That fight gives me nothing. That fight gives me nothing. So now we're on to starting a riot. It's always fun. So if you find Havoc standing in the grass besides the house in this area, speak to him. We go to D1. So this is going to be near the top of the map. Is that our little shit starter? Oh look, it's the Shujinko thing. That's a good one. I use that to extend combos.
The Satan Guardsmen may have dispelled previous riots, but they will never completely stop them. If you can incite 5 citizens to riot, I would appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, let's start a riot, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
The prison you may have seen is actually a detention area for prisoners who are about to be tried in court.
Although
Keep your voice down. Life may be peaceful here, but there is very little tolerance for freedom of speech.
Here we go. Now we got some rioters. Hey.
Chaos returns? Ah!
Some great world building.
Order is dead? Ah!
Chaos? Ah!
It is the end of order? Ah!
That's how I feel about the people who are freaking out about the coronavirus right now.
What? Chaos, you say? Ah!
That like I have a friend who is so upset that they're being asked to wear a mask. He's like, all my freedom is being taken away. I'm like, geez, that's kind of a Exaggeration, don't you think? Anybody else in this area who's behaving themselves?
I'm late. I must be going.
Let's go tell our friend we sowed some chaos.
The riots have begun anew. You have done well. Take this with my thanks. May chaos break the rules that bind.
Alright, so we don't need to do that one. Alright, so we just talked to Stryker, so now we need to go and help Stryker. We already had that conversation with him. So we need to go to D6 and E6 and search the main road here. First ring from the center. And you may find a man in a gold and blue robe walking the path. Speak to him. So D6 and E6. So we're on D1 right now. Okay, that helps us. Okay, so the numbers are on that side. Lord have mercy. Alright, so basically need to go straight down. I think we're gonna be in the green. Maybe? Let's take a jog. Let's take a jog around to the green. Head straight through. Of course, all the while keeping your eye out for this prisoner. Very concerned. Very concerned about that mission. Gotta turn around. You guys see that? See how easily distracted I am?
If you are looking for a law school, you have come to the right place. This realm has many.
Alright, let's go ahead and get it back to being bright. Jade? What's up, Jade? We're looking for... I keep getting distracted. Can't help it. He's going to be on the main road, is what they said, which I'm not at. You know, they all say that they aren't about chaos, but these gardens are a little confusing to get out of. A lot of people are big Sindel fans. Or not Sindel, big Jade fans, but I'm more of a Sindel guy myself. I like that Elvira aesthetic. 5. Let's see. 6. Oh my gosh. D6 and E6. C. B. D4. D5. D6. Somewhere around here. You.
The military academy? I believe it is to the north.
Good. B4 is where I want to go. Let's see, 6. Seven. We're going to go to B4. Go up a little bit. So we're looking for Striker. As you guys recall earlier in this video, we were trying to get Striker's stuff done. Wrenches over there getting drunk. I don't know if you guys see him off in the distance. Look at him hobbling around. He doesn't know what's going on. What a mess. B4, B3, and C3. So anywhere in this area. C4. Shoot, where are we at? B4, B3, and C3. B5, C5, 6. That's not where we want to be. There he is. Oof.
The academy's north of here? Thanks. Here's a few bucks for your time.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, so now we gotta go find Parlos Casina's whereabouts. Find the park in F4 and F5. There will be benches on either side of this area. You'll find a man creeping between. I think I know where this is. I think this one's kind of in the main area. Plus gives me an excuse to run around this main area again. So you're the creeper. Let's talk Parlos Casina.
Yes, I know his whereabouts. He has joined the resistance from what I understand, but you did not hear that from me.
Okay. So I go talk to the governor again? Governator? Once again, we'll go ahead and bring the lights back up. I'm happy we figured out one of our mysteries. We got a whole nother mystery now to mess with. Okay. That's Fujin's. That's not who we're yapping to.
Parlos Casina has joined the resistance. Grave news indeed. I must report this to the council. Thank you. Here is the money I promised.
Alright, Alright, so the next one is that we need to go to Fujin. Which we just saw Fujin back there, so we will rush over in his direction. You know, Fujin is about to get added to Mortal Kombat 11 as of the making of this video. Looking forward to that.
You are from Earthrealm, are you not? I am Fujin, god of wind. I have entered this realm to locate an old text on the laws of nature. I might return to Earthrealm sooner if you help me find it. You will be rewarded for your efforts, of course.
Okay, so we want to head to G3. So I'm going to assume that's in the red area to the north. Oh, that's where I've sowed all my chaos. Yes. Okay, so I was a little off. Edenia should run much smoother than this. What time we got in our first hour here?
There are rumors that men from the realm of chaos have been instigating the riots here.
Not me. These kind of look like hobbit holes. There we go, Fujin's book. We should keep it. This book contains information about the laws of nature. Be interesting if you go into it and you read, it's just like, you know, gravity makes things go down. What I'm getting at, it'd be great if that's if that book is completely useless. Fujin, you were like super close to it.
Yes, this is the book I was searching for. It will aid me greatly in my defense of Earthrealm. Take these trinkets as a reward.
Oh, I just remember what we're about to get into. Stupid. Okay. So we're about to start a series of, it's almost like a, what do they call them? Trade sequences in Zelda? Yeah, so we just did Fujin's thing. So there will be a woman beside this house with wanting a green stone. So we want to go to D7 and D8. So the numbers are on the side, and that's very high, so we want to head south. Alright, so we're at 7. And we wanted D7. So we're at B, so we want to head the other way. D7. D. Go. This lady we need to talk to?
Kind sir, I am creating jewelry for my children, and so I am in need of gems. I do not have time to search for them, however, so I ask that you find them for me. You will find the first gem in Greentown.
be in Greentown, as she said. Go talk to this guy. It's starting to get late. He might be trying to go home. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Why, yes, I have a green gem. They are worthless. Take it.
Boy, guys. We should definitely go to the various realms of Mortal Kombat and take everyone's garbage and bring it back here and make a lot of money. Let's bring this back to Our Lady in Greentown. Looks like my wife is coming home. Hello, wife. How was your adventures with your brother? Yeah?
The green gem. My eldest son will love the ring I will make with it. Now please find me the golden nugget. It is
Did you get me
located in
one?
Old Town.
Well, I do want one. So. Well, I prefer the spicy, but whichever one you want. Or if you really want both, we could always split them and try each. Which do you prefer? I'll take the plain one. Just give me a bite of the spicy. Can I do that? Shazam! We're good to go.
Please find the golden nugget in Gold Town.
Alright, so now we have to head to Gold Town. What are we looking for in Gold Town? I just lost my place. We're going to G6, and I'm looking for a man in a white and gold robe. Gold Town. So, Gold Town is to my east. Let's head east. Glad you went to Popeyes. I want to check. You watched that that video with the guys? Yeah, where you ate the menu. Shit made me hungry. Okay, what am I looking for again? It's a guy in a golden what robe? In a white and gold robe, walking around G6. The guy who just walked by. How is it? Is it the greatest chicken sandwich of all time, like everyone keeps on saying it is? Does it put Chick-fil-A to shame? Or is it just because people are so mad at Chick-fil-A for
If you ask me,
being
the realm of chaos
super religious?
behind the rioting, a man called Havoc is constantly stirring up trouble.
Okay, I'm going to get some pickle with it too. So I'm about to test this sandwich. Everyone says is better than Chick-fil-A sandwich. Well, my knee-jerk reaction is I don't see what's so amazing about it. It's about as good as the Chick-fil-A sandwich. I know people are really trying hard to replace Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is anti-gay. And I get that, because I am pro-gay. But that definitely felt like they were grasping at straws. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I mean, my memory of Chick-fil-A is kind of vague. But I think the spicy chicken Chick-fil-A is better. People just don't want to admit it. I get it. You don't want to give money to people who are anti-gay. I feel you.
A gold nugget? They are quite common in this realm. Take one of mine.
But I will tell you, if Chick-fil-A is the only company that you protest because of their political views, you haven't looked into the political views of all the companies. I bet you most of them have skeletons in their closet. So I still eat at Chick-fil-A. Even though I don't agree with their some of their views.
You need more gems? Ask.
That's not who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the lady. I thought that guy was a lady for a second. Are you my lady?
A gold nugget. You have found one. My eldest daughter loves gold jewelry. Now please find me a fire opal. It is located in Red Town.
Probably getting through these, man. Okay, so next to the fire opal, around C1, C2, a man in a red robe will be walking along it. Oh, wait. Find the road in Red Town. Okay. Red Town is directly to the north of me. So head north. Yeah, so I figured out what happened with the Tanya thing. Yeah, does not exist online for anybody. No one. There are people who have had the problem, but no one knows the solution. Guess what the solution is? You have to, even if you have the key to unlock Tanya as a character, you have to go into the crypt and unlock Tanya before they will give you let you unlock Tanya's alternate outfit. So you cannot do the crypt. You cannot unlock the entire crypt in one go. Then you would have to unlock the crypt for all the main. You have to unlock everything and the crypt with all the main characters, and then go back and do all the missions for their alternate outfits, and then you'll be good. So I'm just gonna abandon the idea of doing the crypt in one go for the sake of doing 100% on here. Alright, wait, Red Town. Red Town, Red Town, Red Town. Here we go. Do you have my money?
Be wary of the...
No. How about you?
Your clothes seem to be wrinkled, friend. You are not from this realm, are you?
You know, now that I think about it, they've never made a Sujinko action figure. Why not? Haters.
It is rumored that a man called Darius is leading the resistance. Have you ever seen him?
You are looking for a fire opal, are you? I'm surprised you have not found one sooner. It is the most common gemstone in Sado. You can have this one.
Wow. I stand by it. Amanda, we need to make a trip to Sado. They're like, huh, this garbage? Would make so much money. Yeah, it's south now. Go back and find that lady. Wait, nope, not there yet. Wait, I think
If you ask me, the realm of chaos is behind the rioting.
I'm sorry, you all look like the woman to me.
Constantly stirring up trouble.
And I am stirring up the trouble. What's up? Yeah. Coward. Yes. Yes. Yeah. He was tough, that one. Mother wants to know if you want to do a cookout.
You have found a fire opal. My youngest son will wear it proudly. I need one item more. Please find me a winter stone. It is located in Blue Town.
B3, and I will find a man in a blue robe walking between two houses. That's probably our guy right over here. Let's go have a chat. What's up, bud?
A winter stone? I have one in my pocket. You may have it.
He just has one in his pocket. Not a big deal, Amanda. He's just got one in his pocket. That's something else? What is that? Legendary. Alright, so let's go talk to that lady, wrap her thing up.
A winter stone. Sadly, I will not be using it to make jewelry for my youngest daughter. She has joined the resistance movement, and I have disowned her. You may
Wow.
take the winter stone for yourself.
What a jerk. Okay, so we have a jade fight, and we do not need to do the jade fight because it doesn't unlock anything. This mission is a bit odd in timing. Let's see here. You must complete this mission. Unavailable. Alright. Actually, no, that looks like that is all we have to do, guys. So there's that one mission that we couldn't quite figure out what was going on with it. So I'm going to end the stream here and kind of do some research on it so that we don't spend the whole stream of me looking for it. And when we come back next time, we will tackle Edenia and wrap up the rest of this. When we finish Edenia, we'll be done with a side quest. So probably 2 more videos, maybe. I think I said 2 more videos last time, but I think it's actually 2 more videos this time. So once again, if you're watching us on YouTube, that's Michael V Arcade. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button. And of course, if you are watching this on Twitch, that's Val1987. Be sure to follow us. And if you are on any one of those platforms, be sure to visit us on the other one and do those things. So I'll see you guys around for the next part of the 100% completion.